KI5LDJ. Running a little bit late today, sorry about that everyone, but it is now 7 o'clock and that means that it is now time for the Canton Area Radio Emergency Services Monday Night Net. My name is Colton, once again call sign KI5LDJ, and I will be net control for this evening's CARES Net. Gotta make sure I'm organized. Sorry I'm late, everyone. I hope hope you guys are doing okay out there. CARES is the Canton Area Radio Emergency Services Radio Club. This net is held Monday evenings at 1900 hours local time. That's 7 p.m. or 7:01 if you're me tonight. Here on the K5VZC repeater at 147.200 megahertz, and this net is open to all valid amateur radio license holders. We encourage you to join in and participate. Hey, looks like we got Jason here. First one chatting tonight. Thanks for coming in even though I'm late, Jason. Hope you're doing good having your training over there. Hope you're learning lots. Hope you're staying safe. Thank you, Jason, for being here. And of course, my lovely wife. CARES Radio Club meets monthly on the third Wednesday of every month at 6:30 p.m. at the Van Zandt County Library. That is on FM 859 next to the Blackwell House Historic Home. All interested parties are welcome to attend. The purpose of this net is to build amateur radio use throughout Van Zandt County by providing a venue for operators to become comfortable and proficient in speaking over the public airwaves, and so that should an emergency arise in our community, we will be ready to help receive and transmit emergency messages. If at any time you have an emergency situation arise, you may interrupt the net at any time with a break transmission, and I will take that call immediately. Do we have any emergency calls at this time? Any emergency traffic? This is AI5LDJ standing by for emergency calls. You'll watch it after you get home. All right, well, hello, future Jason. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming back and saying hi. Hope you're having a good night. And hello over there to Matt, KJ5HTO, both on the web and on the air, as always. Holding it down. Love it. All right, I hear none, thankfully, as always. Well, with that, I will now begin to take check-ins. When you check in, please give only your call sign, slowly and phonetically. After checking in, should you also need to check out early, let me know you'll be short time. Those wishing to join us for Monday Night CARESnet, please come now with your call sign for check-in. Ready to type.
Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Charlie Golf. Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Mike Bravo.
Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Tango Oscar. Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Juliet Zulu.
Sounds like a double in there maybe as well.
Kilo India 5, Bravo Delta India.
Whiskey 5, Delta Lima Papa.
Alright, we got Dave again. Fantastic, as always. We got a good little crowd there. Cody, still in transit, no radio in the backup vehicle. Alright, KF5VAV, you drive safe out there, sir. Hopefully we can hear from you later tonight. Hope you're doing alright, sir. Well, there, it sounds like that's our run right there. Thank you guys for such an orderly check-in. I do believe I had a double in there. Maybe you ended up coming in and getting back in. We'll find out here shortly. Let me go through the list of call signs that I have so far. Net recognizes KJ5HCG, KC5CMB, KJ5HTO, KD5KJZ, KI5BDI, and W5DL and P. Now, I do believe I heard a double in there with Mr. KD5KJZ. So, if you tried to check in KJ5 after KJ5HTO and tried to check in before KI5BDI, if I did not call you from that last round, if you were the double, please come now with your call sign. That's station only. Alright, I guess it was just some noise. Which is good. Hate to miss anyone. Alright, sounds like a double. It was not. Well, fantastic. Before we move into getting our official check-ins done, do we have any others wishing to join us for the Monday Night Cares Net? We're still taking check-ins. If you'd like to join us for tonight's net, please come now with your call sign.
Kilo Foxtrot 7, Sierra Oscar X-ray.
Alright, and we got Marie joining us. Alright, well, we picked up one more. Net recognizes KF7SOX. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Like, including myself, we got 8 so far. That's always good. 9 if you include the internet. Alright, well, thank you everyone for checking in. This is the first net of the new year and the first Monday net. First Monday net. Of course, our first Monday night net of the year has to be a first Monday net, right? So we're getting ready for some community questions. Before we get into that, let's go ahead and give everyone a chance to check in. As I go through our list of call signs for those who have checked in, if each operator would please give us your first name, approximate location, and any traffic, suggested topics for discussion, and whether or not you have a bad dad joke or trivia question for the net. There's a few extra things in there. All right. We're going to see what our first station we have, Mr. KJ5HCG, Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Charlie Golf. You check in, please.
Yes, my name is Charlie.
Charlie.
I'm 10 miles south of Canton, Texas. I have no traffic, and I have a trivia question tonight.
Alright, no traffic with trivia. Alright, Mr. Charlie G. Thank you for being here as always, sir. Great to hear from you. I got you in with no traffic and a trivia question. Look at that. Fantastic check-in. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Alright, now we have one, let's see, we have Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Mike Bravo, KC5CMB. Check in, please.
Certainly, name is Gary. Currently sitting about 200 yards off of 20 on 19. No traffic or trivia questions to go for.
No problem. Alright, got you in with no traffic and no trivia. Hey, that's okay, we blindsided you tonight, so no problem. And did I copy your name correctly here? Is that Jerry? Juliet Echo Romeo Yankee. Jerry, is that right?
Negative, it is Gary. Golf Alpha Romeo Yankee.
Alpha Romeo Yankee. Alrighty, I copy Golf Alpha, but don't try and say those at the same time. Romeo Yankee. Mr. Gary, thank you so much for being here tonight, sir. I appreciate it. I don't know if we've met before, but I don't readily recognize your call sign, so welcome. Well, it's like having new folks here, and if you're not new, just excuse my short-term memory there. Thanks for joining us, Gary. Pleasure to have you, and thank you for your check-in. All right, our next check-in here will come from Mr. Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Tango Oscar, KJ5HTO. Dana, hey, how you doing, Dana?
Good evening, everybody. Name is Matt. Located a couple miles east of Canton, here at 1255 and I-20. I have no traffic tonight, and I also have no questions tonight, no trivia.
Ooh.
So I was running late, just like a few of the others were.
A few of the others. It was at least me. Well, welcome in here, Dana C. I think we might have chatted on our Facebook page a couple times. If not, sorry about that, but welcome. No license yet. I mean, you're planning on getting one. All right. Well, sounds good. We're very happy to have you. You're welcome here anytime, Miss Dana. All right, Mr. Matt, I got you in there with no traffic and no trivia. Oh, man. No hard feelings. All right. Sounds good, sir. Thanks for being here. Always appreciate hearing your voice on the other side. Alrighty. Next up to check in is going to be KD5KJZ, Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Juliet Zulu. Your check-in, please. Yeah, you got it, Dana. No problem. Thanks for coming and saying hi. Always looking for more folks.
All right. Happy New Year to everybody. This is Randy, 4 miles south of Canton off of 198. No traffic that I'm aware of, and I have one trivia question. KD5KJZ.
Trivia. Dig up a trivia question if needed. You're fine, Matt. I feel like these trivia nights always kind of went long anyway, so I think we'll be okay. All right. Well, Mr. Randy, I got you down with no traffic that you know of yet, and a trivia question. Very excited about that. I'm eager to test myself here tonight. Wonder what we're going to get. Well, all right. Thank you, Mr. Randy. Lovely to hear from you as always. And yes, Happy New Year. Right back at you, sir. It dawned on me as I was getting rated that this is the first net of the new year, 2025. I don't know how you all feel about that, but sounds like the future to me. All right. Next to check in, we have Mr. KI5BDI, Kilo India 5, Bravo Delta India. Your check-in.
KI5BDI, this is Kevin, 5 miles north of I-20 off of Highway 19. I will defer to everyone else this evening since I normally do the bad dad jokes. Back to net control.
What? No bad dad joke from Kevin. What a sad day. That's okay. Well, I would be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed, but that's okay. We have the rest of the gang pulling their weight tonight. I appreciate you, Mr. Kevin. Thank you so much for being here. Now you just have extra bad dad jokes locked and loaded for future nets. It's good. All right, thank you, sir. Moving on down to our next check-in. That's going to be from Whiskey 5 Delta Lima Papa W5 DLP. Check-in.
Yes, sir. Good evening to you in the net. This is Dave. I'm about 7 miles west of the Canton High School, just south of 243, a couple of miles. I have no traffic or questions or suggestions or anything else. I'm just here.
Just here. And we love it. Thank you for being just here, Mr. Dave. I got you in the log with no traffic, no trivia, nothing else. Fantastic. Hey, I really appreciate it, sir. Always great hearing you, and very, very happy to hear you on the repeater much more often as of recently. So thank you, sir. Alrighty, scoot on down to our last but not least. That's going to be Miss KF7SOX. That is Kilo Fox 7 Sierra Oscar X-Ray. Your check-in, please.
Good evening, everyone. This is KF7SOX. Marie from Canton, downtown Canton. No traffic, but I do have a trivia question. I actually have a backup if we get into a bind and need one. So this is KF7SOX. Back to net.
All right, you hear that, Matt? She's got two. If we really need one. Always welcome to give yours, though. Alrighty, Miss Marie, I got you down from lovely Central Canton. No traffic with trivia times 2. Phenomenal. Thank you so much for being here tonight and being so over-prepared. That's what I love about you, Marie. Well, great. We are doing really good here. Let me reset. We'll throw it out one more time for check-ins, and then we'll get into it.
Kilo 9er Echo Zulu Alpha. Stay 9 easy.
Alrighty, I had a couple stations come in during the break there. Let me take you guys individually, one by one. I'm going to start with my first call sign that I heard there. That's going to be Kilo Niner Echo Zulu Alpha K9 EZA. What do you have for us, sir?
This is Rob on the east side of Canton. If I understand correctly, you're asking if I have anything to bring to net tonight. Just a trivia question, and that's about it. Back to that. And Happy New Year's.
Yes. Absolutely. Happy New Year's. Right back at you, sir. It's been going alright so far. Maybe. I'm just going to ignore the news and act like it has been, because it looks pretty good around here. Thank you for being here, Mr. Rob. I greatly appreciate it. I got you down with a trivia question. Love to see that. Thank you, sir. Alright, next up I had a recheck. Couldn't quite recognize your voice with the quick transmission, but after Rob we had a recheck. So, recheck, come on back through.
Whiskey 5 Delta Lima Papa. Yes, sir. You made mention of the fact that you're hearing me on the air a little more often, and yes, that is my plan. I have two new, or fairly new. One is new, the other one's slightly used.
New to you.
Two new 2-meter radios. One is a base and the other one a mobile, which has crossband capability. And what I'm doing with that, I am, no matter where I'm at on the place, I plan on having an HT with me, where I can get back to anyone that happens to be on the air. When I first started amateur radio, I always had people I could get in touch with. Unfortunately, they were in Athens. The local repeater group wasn't around that much. So someone was always by the radio, and we've been talking lately, or my brother-in-law and I have, Reset, about the fact that 2-meter is dead. You know, there's just nobody to on the radio anymore. So I decided I'm going to be like my friends Tom and Ed. They're up in Athens. I am going to try and keep this repeater on as much as I can. And if I hear anybody out there, I'm going to do my best to go back to you, have QSO, answer a question, do whatever comes up. That's just my goal. W5DLP. Back to that.
Alright, that is super duty there, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your efforts there, and thanks for letting us know. For all you out there that have signed up for Aries so far, if you are not already doing what Dave is doing, got radio on, monitoring the repeater, you're messing up. I don't know what you're doing. But good on Dave for taking the initiative there. He's got some really sweet, new to him gear, equipment there he's using with his crossband repeater and his HT, very fancy. But I love to hear it. I really appreciate you sticking around, Dave, and putting in the effort. That is fantastic. Well, alright guys, I think that is going to do it for our check-in, so let's see if you guys can stump us with your trivia questions tonight.
Wait, one last check-in.
Alright, sounds like we got one last check-in, he said. So, last station, go ahead and come back with your call sign, please.
WD5, BPX, Whiskey Delta 5, Becker Papa X-ray.
Well, hey there, BPX. Excellent. It's been a while since we heard you. Welcome to the net tonight, sir. Do you want to give us your quick check-in, first name, approximate location, any traffic?
First name Bobby. No traffic. I'm about 4 miles east of Wills Point. It took a thumbs right up to my location. I spent quite a bit of time up in Arkansas there.
I've been hearing Dave and his brother talking about a new tower. I need to work on getting an antenna, says Dana C. Yes! That is the first step. You get an antenna, just a piece of wire. You can pick up a whole bunch of stuff. Well, awesome. I'm glad you've been hearing them. Working on getting an antenna, but you've been hearing them. There you go. You're getting something there. All right, we got Bobby, WD5BPX. Man, lovely to hear you, Mr. Bobby. It is fantastic. Coming in a little scratchy, but readable. Sounding all right. I appreciate you being here, sir, with no traffic. I hope you're having a good night so far. Thanks for joining us, sir. Yeah, Dana C. We can get you set up. We got lots of expertise in the group, say. All right, y'all. Once again, this is KI5LDJ, net control station for the Monday Night Cares Net, and we're going to move rapidly through our trivia here. As I stated in our email, I'm kind of going to keep the commentary to a minimum. These community nights tend to go a little bit long, so in the interest of letting you all have your evenings, I'll go through a list of call signs for those who wanted to bring us trivia questions. I'll allow them to present that question, and then I will go back through our list of check-ins one by one and let everyone make a guess. I won't be super entertaining tonight. Just going to give the call sign. We'll move through it quickly, and maybe I'll keep score instead. Alrighty, y'all. For the trivia portion of tonight's net, we had no one with any traffic, so we're getting right into it. And our first trivia volunteer is going to be Mr. Charlie G. So, I'm going to pass the net off to AJ5HCG. What do you got? Coming from New Service. Yes, it is.
Okay, according to the National Weather Service, how many states in the lower 48 states have had a temperature below 0 degrees Fahrenheit? KJ5ACG.
Alrighty, so Mr. Charlie poses a very appropriately winter-themed question. First question for tonight, how many states in the lower 48 have had a temperature below 0 degrees? How many states in the US, the lower 48, have had a temperature below 0 degrees? Fahrenheit, of course. I think we were below 0 degrees Celsius today, so that doesn't count. 0 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to go from the top of our list, excluding, of course, Mr. Charlie. That's going to be Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Mike Bravo. Do you have a guess?
If I had to guess, I would probably say 40-ish at least.
40. Wow, the majority of them. Okay. Hey, Arv, welcome in. Got you with the new profile picture over there. More than 2. You're probably right, hon. All right, we got a rather large percentage there. I think I heard 40. That would be quite impressive. I'd imagine maybe we're one of the ones that hasn't had that. One of the 8. But all right, I'm hearing that. Sounds good. Let's see here. Next to guess is going to be Matt, KJ5HTO.
Yeah, not real sure, but I think it's, I don't know. I'm just going to throw out 35. I believe it's been quite a few of us, maybe not our far southern states, but yeah, let's just go with 35. We'll see where it lands.
All right, fine business. Mr. Randy, KD5KJZ. How are you doing tonight, Harv? Welcome back.
Oh, let's throw out another semi-round number and say 25, sir. 85, KJZ.
All right, we got a 25 from Mr. Matt. Or Mr. Matt. I was looking at Matt. It was Mr. Randy. Goodness. Thank you, Randy. Mr. Kevin, KI5BDI.
Hey. KI5BDI. I'm going to say all 50 of them.
All 50 of them. Enjoying the big freeze. Wow. That is something. You are not a southerner, that's for sure. Because I'm not enjoying our freeze here. It's not even that cold. Alrighty. We got more round numbers here. All 50 of them. Okay. Mr. Dave, W5DLP.
I'm going to say 49.
49.
And then I'm going to check out for the night. My sweetheart daughter just showed up.
Aww.
And unfortunately, she trumps y'all. So y'all have a good net. And I'll find out sooner or later how close I guess. 73 to all. God bless. W5DLP clear.
7-3, Dave. You and your kin take care. Y'all have a good night. Great hearing from you. Bye-bye now. We'll see you next week. All right. Well, we got Mr. Dave's guess. Saying goodnight to him for the night. Let's see what Marie thinks. KF7SOX. 28. Yeah, I like Dana's response. Just
I'm going to take a wild guess and put 47. This is KF7SOX.
47. Oh, and Dana has 47 too. Okay. Looks like we have someone online agreeing with you as well. All right, 47. The Rob. K9, Easy A.
Roger, I'm just going to say 30. That's my best guess.
30. Alrighty. And last but not least is Mr. Bobby. WD5BPX.
I know you tried to put 48 on there, but actually I agree with the 50 part. I think it was the whole 50.
Alright, Mr. Bobby going above and beyond. Thinking it's all of them. Every single one. Alright, well, there's one man that has the answer, and that's Charlie G. So, KJ5HCG, please tell us the answer.
KJ5HCG. Well, kind of reminded me of my teaching days. Answer the question. I'm just kidding. Those who said all 50 were correct and incorrect because Hawaii has never had a day below freezing. So that would leave 49, but we're talking about the contiguous, the lower 48 states, and the answer to that would be...
Oh, he's building suspense.
48.
48! 48! That's it. All right, I love it. All 48. Okay, well, I think we had a few correct answers in there. Well done, y'all. Alrighty, y'all. That was a pretty good trivia question. I appreciate that greatly, Mr. Charlie. Next one with a question. Let's see. I have KJ5HTO, but he kind of decided a little bit later he's going to do it just in case. So let me go to the one that claimed it first. That's going to be Randy. Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Juliet Zulu. What's your question?
Oh, well, mine's more TV related, so doubt some of y'all will get this one, but some might. On January the 10th, 1971, I know that's before some of y'all were born, I understand, but January 10th, 1971, what famous TV show debuted?
I don't know if I spelled debuted right. Alrighty, the question from Mr. Randy on January 10th, 1971. What famous TV show debuted? Famous TV show, 1971. Beginning of the year. What do you guys think? Let's see here. My first guess is going to come from our first question giver, Mr. Charlie, KJ5HCG.
KJ5HCG, totally a guess, and that would be the Johnny Carson Show.
Okay. Alright, we'll take it. Johnny Carson Show. Next is Gary, KC5CMB.
A little before my time, but I'm going to make a guess of maybe MASH.
Oh. Okay, another good one. We have MASH. Thank you, sir. Next is Matt, KJ5 HTO. Dragnet.
Well, I'm sitting here racking my brain. Max sounds good, but I think that was just a little bit later.
Really?
Man, I'm not sure. I'm going to throw the Andy Griffith Show out. I'm not sure when
Andy
that came
Griffith.
out. That was probably earlier, but it's all I can think of right now.
Sure. Dragnet, says Dana C. Okay. All right, we got a little Andy Griffith in there. Internet saying Dragnet. All in the Family. Maybe good guesses. See here, next up is Mr. Randy. 85 KJZ. See, this time I actually don't know the answers, guys, so I can't tell you.
You might want to go to the
anything.
next one since I have the answer.
That's just the kind of night it's been. It's Monday, y'all. I'll tell you what. I swear I slept more than 2 hours last night. I promise. Okay, Mr. Kevin, KI5BDI.
KI5BDI, I will go with All in the Family.
Oh, okay. He's going with you, Harv. All right. Well, that makes 2 for All in the Family. Okay. Let's see, Mr. Davis checked out with us. So next up is Marie, KF7SOX.
I'm going to go with a little Bonanza. I'm not sure.
Bonanza.
KF7SOX back then.
Classic. Okay. We got a Bonanza. Classic. Love the good westerns. The Rob, you're next. K9EZA.
Well, Marie, you took mine, so I'm still going to go with Bonanza, so I'm backing up Marie on that one.
There you go.
K9EZA.
All right, another Bonanza. Sounding good. Last but not least, we got Bobby. WD5BPX.
My mind's so cluttered with so many years of TV shows, I don't have the foggiest idea.
There's a lot of them. Always coming out, always making new episodes. I do not blame you. Plus, I mean, 70s. That's like, what, 40 years ago? 50 years ago? My goodness. It's a lot of time, though. I wouldn't blame you. It's a lot of time. A lot of stuff to remember. All right, well, only one man's got the answer. Mr. Randy, KD5KJZ, you have the floor. Let's see what it is, guys.
Ouch, youngster. Yeah, calling some of us kind of old. That's all right. If the shoe fits, wear it. Well, for our friend up in Ohio, Mr. Drew and Kevin hit the nail on the head. It was all in the family. 85 KJZ.
There we go. All right. Mr. Drew / Harv and Mr. Kevin got it right. Good job. All right. You're pretty scary with the trivia. I got to watch out for you. Alrighty. Well, all in the family. Looks like Mr. Kevin got another one. Kevin's got 2 correct answers right now, I think. I mean, I kind of counted 50, even though that wasn't really right. So maybe he's only got 1. The 50 states. Anyways, thank you guys for those answers. We're going to run through real quick. We got 2 more, so I'm just going to run through call signs after we get the question. We'll get you guys on your way this evening. This first one is going to be from Miss Marie. KF7SOX, what is the trivia question you have?
Guys, it's weather related. What is the fastest speed a raindrop can fall in miles per hour? Fastest speed. KF7SOX.
You don't have to be that fast. That's okay. I'll handle the fast part. All right, next question. What is the fastest speed a raindrop can fall in miles an hour? We have a seconds in the chat. I'll try and do some conversions there. First one, KJ5HCG. 64 seconds.
Oh, that would be embarrassing to guess as much as I
64
wanted to say, but
meters a second?
let's see. Let's keep it low. Let's keep it like about 50 miles an hour. We'll try that. KJ5HCG back to that.
Alrighty. Sounds reasonable. Let's see, Mr. Gary, KC5CMB.
Racking my brain here, but
Seconds per second.
not getting very far. I'm going to guess about 60-ish.
Alright, 60-ish. That's alright. Like I said, I definitely slept more than 2 hours last night, so we are great over here. I totally understand. Mr. Matt, KJ5HTO. 64 seconds per second.
Well, I'm going to say whatever its terminal velocity is. And honestly, I don't know what a raindrop's terminal velocity is. So maybe, I don't know, 25, 30 miles an hour? That would kind of hurt. That would hurt really bad, getting hit by a raindrop at 25, 30 miles an hour. So anyway, that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong. We'll have to see what the answer is. Alright, KD5KJZ. We got Harv with 25, so you're agreeing with Matt over there, Harv. I need to do math. 64 seconds a second. Those just cancel out. It's just 64, right?
Okay, we're going to just go ahead and go with I don't know, but we'll throw a number out there anyway. 25 miles an hour. Since I used 25 on the states, we'll use that number. KD5, KJZ.
Alright, 25's the number for tonight, looks like. Next up is Kevin, KI5BDI.
Hey.
KF5BDI, I'm going to go with like 12 or 13.
Alright, a little bit slower. Mr. Rob, K9EZA.
K9EZA. I think that it would be somewhere in the 280 mile if it's in a hurricane. My wife says 20. So that's why I says 20. K9EZA. Back to that.
Okay, so I guess your official answer is 20 then. Sounds good. I wouldn't want you to sleep outside in the cold. I'm doing you a favor. We got 20 from Rob. Alright, last but not least, Bobby, WD5BPX. 20, 25, that's Harv's kind of in agreement with everyone.
Well, in my case, I'm thinking about, I don't know what the variables are and all that kind of stuff. So, I have no idea, but I know it goes a lot faster after it hits my windshield.
Yep, science-minded like me. There's not enough info to answer the question. We need so many more variables. Understood. All right, well, Miss Marie, I think we're all going to be surprised by this one. I have a feeling. Don't know why, but I have a feeling. Give us the answer. KF7SOX.
Depending on their size, and not in a hurricane, of course, but about 15 to 25 miles per hour. This is KF7SOX.
Okay.
The hurricane, let's give it 300, okay? KF7SOX back to that.
Wow, okay, so 15 to 25 miles an hour, and I had a lot of folks guessing in that range. You guys are doing great tonight. By the way, if you didn't know, Harv from over there up north, he's kind of scary with the trivia. I wouldn't want to go toe to toe to him on a trivia night. Harv. He gets a lot of these right. Alrighty, guys, the last one, I think. That's going to be Mr. Rob. K9 EZA. Feet per second. Per second. It's the fog. Yeah, I get it, Dana.
Roger, K9EZA. This one's going to be a Bible trivia.
He's always got the Bible trivia.
The question is, which is the only country, mind you, which sports the Bible on its flag? This is a flag, international flag question. Which is the only country which sports the Bible on its flag?
Is it Israel or Palestine? I don't know this off the top of my head. It's going to be somewhere in the east, right? All right, you got me thinking over here. Which is the only country that sports the Bible, an image of the Bible, on its national flag? You got people thinking online there. You got me thinking. I like questions like this. All right. Well, I'm going to trip everyone up here. We're going to flip our order around. Bobby's going to be the first one to guess this time, and we're going to go up. WD5 BPX. I can picture it in my head. I just can't.
I did not know any country had the Bible on its flag. So, once again, I'm stuck. I don't even have a guess.
And it's a country that's not, I don't think, Christian. Alrighty, we have an IDK. No problem. Let's see, Rob asked the question. So, Miss Marie, KF7SOX.
Got another IDK, this is KF7SOS.
Alrighty. Mr. Dave's gone. Kevin, KI5BDI.
I didn't know anybody did either, but I'm going to go with Vatican City.
I mean, if you're going to guess anything, right? Makes sense to me. Randy, KD5KJZ.
Yeah. Golly. Well, we know it's not Israel. We've seen that one here recently a lot. Let's go with some place like Uganda. I don't know. Probably closer to leaning to IDK more than anything. KD5, KJZ.
All right, we'll take it. And I was just way too curious, so I had to look it up, and I was very wrong. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see, Randy. What is it with you guys being next to each other on the list and me reading your names in place of each other? Matt, KJ5HTO. Taking them all again. I did not.
Okay, yeah, I'm laughing over that one. No, I'm gonna have to jump on the bandwagon of IDK. I just really don't have a clue. It's got to be, I'm assuming a smaller country, nation, island, something, but I don't know what it is. IDK for me.
IDK from Matt. Yeah, no, it surprised me when I looked it up just now. I'll be interested to hear if Rob's got any other info on that. And then we got Gary, AC5CMB.
Mainly because I have coworkers from the area, but the Dominican Republic by chance?
The Dominican Republic by chance. Odd name for a country, but we'll take it. Dominican Republic by chance. And last but not least is Charlie, KJ5HCG.
That would be an IDK for me also. Rack my brain, could not get it. KJ5HCG back to the net.
Alrighty, well, we had a few guesses in there. Lots of people stumped, including myself. Mr. Rob, go and give it to us. K9EZA.
Well, I was surprised when I first got this, and we do have one correct answer
We do.
out of the whole group. It is the Dominican Republic. It says the country's flag features the Bible that is said to be open to John 8:32, which reads, "And the truth shall make you free." So, yes, I don't remember who it was, but kudos to whoever guessed the Dominican Republic. K9EZA.
All right, Gary, what a way to make an entrance there. KC5CMB got that one right. First trivia night, and he's already knocking it out of the park. All right, guys, I love to see that. It is 46 after 7. I've kept you here 16 minutes past when I usually do so. Let's go ahead and shut it down. We'll get you guys out of here for the evening. It's been a while, so once again, this is KI5LDJ, net control station for the Monday Night Cares Info and Trivia Net, and we are going to be closing down tonight's net. Thank you all so much for your participation, and bringing us our trivia questions. Those were some great trivia. I like it. I think a couple of you should think about doing net control, giving us some good trivia more often. Barring any other pressing announcements, I'll now take checkouts and begin closing the net. As I go back through our list of call signs, please check out, make any final comments you may have. I'll call on you. You get to say goodnight. Pretty simple. That's how it works. First one on my list to check out, Mr. Charlie G, KJ5HCG.
Yes, sir. Great question
I know.
tonight. Happy New Year to everybody. Everybody stay warm. Don't get out unless you have to. KJ5HCG, back to the net.
Yeah, I know, Dana. That one really surprised me. I had to Google it. When I saw it, I was like, what? All right back at you, sir. I know I was wearing like 4 layers to go walk the dog earlier, and the sun wasn't even all the way down. So yeah, y'all stay warm out there. Make sure your faucets are dripping. All your spigots outside are wrapped up. You got everything heated and doing what you need to do. Thank you, Mr. Charlie. You have a good night. 7:30s. We'll talk to you next week. All right. Next checkout's going to be from Mr. Gary, KC5CMB.
Thank you again for welcoming. Second one, actually.
Second.
And hopefully I can make some more. Trying to get there. And yeah, considering it was 75 in Austin yesterday when I got down there, this is a little bit of a change. Maybe I'll be able to ice skate on the pool tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. That is, well, it's Texas. What can we all say? Hey, thank you for being here, Mr. Gary. I apologize for not remembering you at first. My memory ain't the best. Let's just be honest. But I know I see so many people. You know how it goes. Thanks for being here again. Very happy to have you for a second time. You're welcome back anytime, Mr. Gary. Thanks for being here, sir. All right. Next up, Mr. Mac, KJ5HTO. A balmy 9 degrees. Yes.
All right, I just want to say great net tonight. Great questions, everybody that had them. That was fun. Learned something new tonight. I guess that's always good. So now I can call it a night and go to bed. Y'all just have a safe, cold front. Enjoy the cold weather, whatever it is you want to do. I've got hot chocolate and my slippers on, so I'm good to go. Y'all have a great evening. KJ5HTO. Back to net.
Now, hot chocolate in your slippers is a novel idea. Never thought about that, but that sounds like the ultimate winter enjoyment. Just warm house shoes, warm hot chocolate. Anyways, that joke was bad from before it started. Thank you, Mr. Matt. I appreciate you being here, sir. 7:30s. You have a good week and stay warm with your hot chocolate. All right, Mr. Randy, your turn to say goodnight. KD5KJZ. Hey, thank you, Harv. I appreciate you being here, sir.
Well, I'm with you, Mr. Colton. That hot chocolate in your slippers just does not sound very good. But anyway, just a quick reminder, we will be meeting up for tacos on Tuesday tomorrow at DQ, because we picked that because it's inside.
Yes.
Hopefully they won't have all the air conditioning running like they have in the past.
Oof.
But we're going to try to meet up if anyone else would like to pop in and have a taco or just stop by and visit.
Or have a Tuesday.
That works too. Good to hear everybody this evening. Thank you, Mr. Colton, for running the net and the live stream. Appreciate you, sir. Everybody have a good week. Stay warm. Prepare for the ice age.
Yeah.
This is KD5, KJZ.
All right, Dana. Hey, thanks for coming and saying hi online. That's really cool of you. It was great to chat with you. I hope you have a great rest of your night and stay safe in the cold, and we'll look forward to seeing you next month? Meetings next month. You mean February or like January, like just in a while? But anyways, it was great to have you. Alrighty. Hey, thank you, Mr. Randy. Thanks for letting me chat with the internet here for a while. Yeah. Taco Tuesday. We voted on Dairy Queen again. I know that we put out an email to see if anyone wanted anything different, but I agree with Randy. I think Dairy Queen is a really good choice on account of the fact that it's inside. Wonderful. Hopefully we can see some of you guys there. All right, Randy, you and the XYL over there have a good night. Y'all take care of each other. Next checkout's Kevin, KI5BDI.
Yeah.
Okay, February 1. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you, Dana.
KFI-BDI, thanks for running the net tonight. Good questions from everybody.
Yeah.
Good to hear from folks that are new or that we don't hear from very often.
Yes.
Hope to hear from you again. KFI-BDI, back to net control.
Good night, Dana. Thanks for being here. All right. Yes, absolutely. To our voices we hear less often, mostly Gary and Bobby. A little bit Rob. We had it was great. I loved having you guys on tonight. Yeah, definitely like to second Kevin on that. Well, thank you, Mr. Kevin. We'll be looking forward to a super good bad dad joke next week since you skipped this one. I appreciate it, sir. Have a good night. 7 threes. All right, W5DLP has already checked out, so our next checkout will come from Miss Marie, KF7SOX.
Well, good evening, all. Y'all have a good evening. Stay warm. I'll see some of y'all tomorrow night at Dairy Queen if the weather doesn't prevent me from being there. And great net. Thanks for running it. This is KF7SOX back to net.
Well, thank you for that kind remark. Absolutely. Very glad to do it. And hey, you guys made it great tonight. You and the others that brought trivia. So thank you so much for participating and coming and bringing something fun for us. I always like your questions. You always get the fun ones, good ones. Thanks, Marie. Have a good night. Stay warm, stay dry. 7 threes. All right, just a couple left here. We got Mr. Rob, K9EZA, your checkout.
Roger. Once again, always an awesome job there, Coleman. Just wanted to let everybody know that I'm always monitoring the net. Unless I'm at work, my radio is always on, and if everybody has any power issues and needs to get in touch with anybody, I will have a backup for my rig as well. So let's look out for each other and keep in touch, especially if there's any kind of power outages or anything like that we need to check on people. So that's how my heart thinks. And 73 to y'all. Y'all be safe, stay warm, and I'll make myself more available for our meetings. Back to net, 73 to all. K9EZA.
Well, thank you for diligently picking up that responsibility, Mr. Rob. Yes, of course, I as well. In case anyone hasn't chatted with me on the air, whenever I get home from work, I'll come into the office and flip this radio on, and it just sits there all day. So between me, Rob, and Dave, and I know Matt's been listening constantly recently, and I'm sure there's a few others out there that always got it on and just don't talk up as much. That is totally fine. The important part is we got someone here listen to it, monitor just in case. So I appreciate you, Rob. Thank you so much for doing that, and thank you again for being here and contributing tonight. Hope you have a good night, and thank you for your kind words. Right back at you. Stay warm and dry. 7-3, sir. Last but not least, we got Mr. Bobby. WD5 BPX, bring us home.
Hey, Cole. Do we appreciate you doing this, calling this and everything. That's why I'm staying gone so much with lose touch. My son's been watching over the place for me since the dog even took over my recliner while I was gone. 73 to everybody. I hope everybody followed up, stay nice and warm, and watch out for this coming weekend. I understand it might get nasty, maybe Thursday, Friday, so y'all take care and be careful. 75 BPS. We're clear.
All right, Bobby. Thank you so much, sir. You have a good night, and maybe convince the pup to share the chair with you. Maybe it'll be warmer that way, too. Thank you so much for being here, sir. Come back more often. It's always great having you. You take care of yourself. Well, all right, guys. That is everyone I had. That is the whole net. It is been almost an hour. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us for this long net. I know these community nights are usually longer. I tried keeping it shorter this time and running through my call signs, but hey, what can I say? I just like chatting with you folks, so didn't end up shaving off much time. I apologize for that. It's a new net. We're working on the format. We'll drill it down. We'll get it quicker. But thank you guys all so much for being here for an hour and hanging out with us, including myself and the internet. We had 10 check-ins, and we had, I marked 5 correct answers. I think that's accurate. So you guys did pretty good tonight, especially for everyone bringing a bunch of curveballs to us. Well, all right, guys, that is going to be it. We're going to go ahead and close down the CaresNet for Monday, January 6th, 2025. It is 7:57 p.m. And we're now returning the repeater to normal amateur radio traffic. This is KI5LDJ. We'll be clear. 7-3, y'all. Well, that's a pretty simple and straightforward net. What can I say? Had some great trivia questions from everyone tonight. I was a little scatterbrained, as you can tell. Try and get some more sleep next time, huh? But no, thank you all so much for being here. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit subscribe and then the bell that appears next to it or in place of it. So whenever we go live on Mondays, it'll just pop up and tell you. You can come in and say hi. And if you haven't already, go ahead and find us on Facebook. We're over there. Definitely going to do that. vzcares.org. It's down there in the bottom corner. Right over there. Right over there. You can use the QR code and it'll take you there as well for more info. And until next Monday, I hope you guys stay safe. And as everyone's been saying tonight, because it's kind of miserable for us Texans here, stay warm, stay dry. And anyone, let us know if you need anything to help meet those ends. If you need blankets or a generator or gas or some hot food or anything. It's all our cares. We'll get you taken care of. But for now, we'll look forward to seeing you guys next week. I hope you guys have a good one. Stay safe and never say it enough, warm. We'll look forward to seeing you guys next time. You have a great night. See you then. Bye-bye. 7 3s.